Hello and welcome again to Retro PC Refurbs. Today we have another Windows 98 computer. This was given to me by a family member. The PC is in very good condition but wouldn't post and had no beep alarms. I could see that most of the capacitors had bulged and seemed to be rusty. So here I am marking on the bottom side of the board where the capacitors are that I want to change. Some flux applied, and now I'm applying heat to melt the solder holding in the capacitors. I'm now using a solder sucker to suck the old melted solder out. So that's the first out, and 8 more to go. Here I'm just testing them to see if any are still good. This is solder braid that I'm using to clear any solder left in the holes. The solder sticks to the copper braid and is lifted from the board. Okay, so I've taken all the solder out of the little holes. Now it's time to fit the new. Now it's time to fit the new capacitors and solder them in. Okay, so the motherboard has plus and minus. So the minus is the one with the strip. Here I am snipping the long ends off the capacitor. Now as you can see, all 9 capacitors are done. Okay, so I've replaced all the capacitors now. We have it plugged in, the VGA cable is connected, and there are the new capacitors, and there's the power supply. So we'll turn it on now to see whether it's working. Let's fire it up. There we go. So at the moment it seems as though it is. Right, as you can see, it's all together. It just needs a little bit of a clean up. I've now got a graphics card in there, which is a Radeon 9200. It's booting to Windows OK, Windows 98. The only problem is I do have a problem with the CD drive. Whichever cable I put it on, it will not detect it. So I may try another CD-ROM in a minute. So booting up the original hard drive contents, it turns out that the last entry or file to be deleted was in 2004. So I decided to put a fresh install of Windows 98 and loaded some games on and tested it.
Welcome to Chowsari. The T280 SCB is the cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations. You can build additional SCVs at a command center. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. In order to equip additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them. You can use SCVs to build additional supply depots.
Yeah, piece of cake. Damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.